This is Guillermo with Live Trading with Guillermo. I have something real special for you all today. Today I have the True Trade Ripper X one click. So just got it. I've been playing with it a little bit. I've been kind of busy, so I haven't had as much time to spend on it, but I'm really excited to show it for you today. I am running it on sim because I'm still learning it, so I haven't moved to the eval phase yet, and I haven't moved over to the PA phase yet. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe pass an eval first with this bot and get the hang of it before I go live on a live account. But just want to talk about the different features, and then we'll take a couple of sim trades just to show you how it works. And the P&L, who knows what it'll end up being. It might end up being negative, but I just want to show you kind of how it works. So I may turn it on, turn it off, switch modes, and it won't be any particular pattern or anything like that or strategy. I'm just really just showing you the features of the bot. So there's 3 different modes. There's 1, 2, and 3. Mode 1 is where it basically takes every Renko reversal. So in this case, like right here, it would take this trade, it would take that, this. So it would just keep taking every single trade that you see here. Mode 2 is where it uses the background, right? Like what we're used to seeing, where it's going to look for the background. In this case, it's short, so it's only going to take the short trades. All right. And then mode 3, it uses the background color, but it also uses the volatility shield. So it gives you an extra layer of protection. So mode 1 is very aggressive because it's going to take basically every single trade. When it's ranging like it is here, you're going to just kill it, right? But if it's consolidating, maybe not so much, you know. Maybe it's not going to work to your advantage, but in this case it would have, because it would have picked up these huge trades. So you never know which mode is the best, but if you're seeing like just huge ranges, mode 1 is just going to kill it big time. So that's kind of what the approach I would suggest if you're seeing like really big movements, like you saw yesterday when the interest rates were reduced yesterday by the Fed. It was making some huge moves like that. You can just catch them and just kill it. All right, so as far as the settings, they're very simple. So you go into your settings panel, you pick how many contracts you're going to trade. You can pick if you're going to do target 1, target 2. I like to do a runner, so I leave target 2 disabled. And then you can enter your P&L for profit and loss. So you can set those kill switches, and then you activate your strategy. That's it. That's all there's to it. Here, as you can see, we got our on and off button, flat, so you can close out a trade. Both is the different direction. So if you want to go short, long, or both, you just leave it on both. And then this is where you change over the modes. If you're in the middle of a trade and you hit to a different mode, it's going to close out the trade, just because it needs to be able to close the trade and be ready for the next trade, depending on the mode you selected. So it will close out the trade if you switch modes in the middle of a trade. So let's see where this goes. Looks like we're consolidating a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, just for like I said, demonstration purposes only. This is probably not a good time to turn on mode 1, just because it came up, came down, came up, came up, and now it's starting to come back down again. So we'll see where this goes. This is unscripted, so I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm definitely going to take mode 1, mode 2 trades. Mode 3, you're pretty much used to seeing it on my other videos. That's the volatility shield trades. Those may take longer to develop, so I may not do a volatility shield trade for you today, just because I want to keep this video pretty short and just kind of show you how the bot works. So here is, if we get a reversal here, we'll enter a trade. But you know, the market's been making pretty big moves, so it's kind of hard to know where it's going to go. But let's see if we get our first trade right here. And there it is.
Order submitted.
So if it goes through and hits target 1, then we'll have a runner. If it doesn't hit that and it reverses, it'll close out this trade and take another trade the other direction. That's mode 1. So regardless of the background, it's going to take a trade.
Canceled.
And sure enough, we got our first trade. We're in the runner, and we are in complete control. So you can definitely move your stop if you want to, and just let it, you can trail it if that's what you want to do. You don't have to, because it's going to take the next trade at the reversal. So I'm just going to let it be, just so you can kind of see it in action. So this is a nice big move right here. And a lot of times when you get a big move like this, you'll get a nice pullback too. So let's see if that happens. And so we can get a nice big trade going the opposite direction. And as a reminder, the other bots would not take a trade in the opposite direction, because the trend color, right? It's going to follow the trend. This one, mode 1, it takes every trade. It's going to take them regardless of the background color. So right here, this is going to be closing out our trade. And look at that, we're in our second trade now.
Order canceled.
So let's see if it goes our direction. And it keeps going. Let's see. It may not. It may just pull back and then come back down. So we just don't know what the market's going to do. But this is a pretty big swing. So I think it's going to go back. But let's see if it's going to go my direction. It's hesitating. So it may keep going short. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, no, I might be right. I might get that reversal. And you can always hit flat. So if you're not feeling good about a trade, you can just get out of the trade and go with that. So after this trade concludes, I'm going to switch over to mode 2, but we'll see. Let's see if we can get a in profit here. Let's see if it's going to go our direction. It's really hesitating right now. So it may go. It may go. It's thinking about it. And like I said, you're in complete control of the trade. So if this stop is too big for you, you can definitely move it. Okay, so it went against us.
Order canceled.
Bar closed. So let's see if we can get a runner going the other direction. It looks like we're hitting consolidation. So this might not be the best example to show you, but let's see if, where we go from here. All right, so looks like we might get there. Let's see. Market's really jumpy. Normally you see nice moves, but we're seeing a lot of pullbacks within the bar. I mean, we almost got to target 1 and it's pulled all the way back. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. See, it's like really hesitating. It pulls all the way back, and then it starts going our intended direction. So we'll see. Let's see where we get.
Order
there we
canceled.
go. So we got our target 1, and now we're in a runner. So let's see. Let's see if we. And then you'll see once I switch to mode 2, it's going to close out the trade. So stay tuned for that, and see if I want to go ahead and switch to mode 2, so you can see it. All right, so it's picking up some. So I'm gonna just let it go for a second, just to see if we can pick up a little bit more on this trade. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll say now we're in mode 2. So you saw that it closed out the trade. Now it's only gonna take trades in the background color. So that's mode 2. So it's only gonna take shorts here. It's only gonna take longs here. So we'll see. Let's see where this would have gone. And when you're seeing consolidation, sticking with the background colors is the way to go. And then mode 3, of course, is the volatility shield. And so far, this trade would have been nice on a mode 1 trade. It would have taken this one right there and bam. But we'll see. Yeah, that would have been a nice trade. We would have hit target 1 already. Our runner would have been going. So this would have been a great mode 1 trade. But that's okay. This is just for demonstration purposes, so you can kind of see where this goes. So right now, the background color is changing to this lighter color. So that means it's only going to take trades going long. So we got a little bit of a pullback here. Hopefully we get a nice little pullback, 3 bars at least, hopefully, so we can get a nice profit on the original direction. So let's see if it goes. And There's our first
Order submitted.
mode 2 trade. So this is following the background color, just like I said. So let's see if we get to our target 1 and then see if we get a runner on that. And we're about there. It's almost there. So let's see. And like I said, you can always close out the trade.
Order
if
canceled.
you're kind of getting a little jittery, it will do that. You can close it out if you want to. So we got a decent trade out of that. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to let's see where's it going. Let's do a mode 1 trade again. Let's see if we can catch a nice move to the bottom here, just for the fun of it. I have no idea what the market's doing. So it looks like it's going to go up. Okay, so let's go back to mode 2 and just stick with the background color. So anyway, I will not do mode 3 trades just because I don't want to spend all morning here waiting for a trade, because it could take a little while, especially when it's making big moves like this. By the time it enters the proper sequence, it might take too long. And this would have been an awesome trade. We got stopped out, but this thing, look at that. It just ran. That would have been a beautiful trade. But anyway, I think that kind of gives you a good idea of how the bot works. Like I said, very simple from a settings perspective. You don't have to think about it. If you change your bar size, everything adjusts accordingly, so you don't have to worry about that. You pick your number of contracts, you pick your account, your P&L, if you want target 1, target 2, and then you just let it go. And I recommend that if you trade this bot, do not leave it unattended. This is a bot that you got to be trading in front of. Mode 3, maybe you could get away with it if you have to step away and grab yourself a cup of coffee. Maybe mode 3 would be okay, but mode 1 definitely not, because I think it's just going to hammer the market real quick, and you're going to be in front of it so you can turn it off or flatten it out to take profit. And then, yeah, so mode 1, mode 2, do not leave it unattended, because this is not that kind of bot. You are going to be in full control. You're going to take your trades and kind of go with that. So I think let's let this trades finish out. So where we go from here, and it's making some pretty good moves. And like I said, you're in full control of this trade. You know, you can move your stop down here to the bottom of this. You can move it up a little bit higher if you want to. And so if it does pull back, but I think we're going to get to target 1. Let's see if we get there. I think it's going to go. It's really thinking about it. It really wants to push up. But we might be getting some resistance.
Order
and we did.
canceled.
Okay. So anyway, that's just the way it goes. I could have moved my stop all the way up into profit if I wanted to, and kind of could have gone with that. I can go back to mode 1, and then if I think the trade's going to go, if the market's going to go back this direction, I can take a trade, mode 1 trade right here, and go for it. What is missing though is the manual function, right? So you can't take a manual trade because this is not a feature of this bot. This is not a replacement for the Ripper X AI Pro. This is something in between the Ripper X and the Ripper X AI Pro. It's powerful, but it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that the Ripper X AI Pro, which is my favorite bot, by the way. That's the bot I use, and that's the one I prefer to use. But this is definitely a good bot for you, those folks that don't want to do a lot of tweaking with settings and just want to trade. I think that's where this bot kind of fits in. Anyway, I've been talking a lot. This might be a video longer than I had anticipated, but we'll see if we can get another mode 1 trade right here, and see if we can kind of finish out with a bang. Let's see if we can do that right here. See if it starts going long, and we can get your trade right here.
Order submitted.
And let's see if it gets us there. I think it's gonna go. Let's see. It's going. It's gonna go. It's gonna go.
Order
there it is.
canceled.
All right. So that's it. That's mode 1. It took the reversal, and we're in our runner. And like I said, you're in full control, so you can move your stop up closer if you want to, and do that.
Order
So I'm
filled.
going to head and close it off. I'm going to do that. And that's it, folks. Have a great day. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Like I said, I think Monday I'll trade it on an eval, maybe post a video on that. And then once I pass the eval, I'll switch it over to a live account and trade this bot on a PA. But for right now, since I'm still learning it, I'm going to switch over to an eval on Monday, and then hopefully in a couple of days next week, I can already be in a PA with a spot. So I kind of want to feature that for you all. So with that, have a great day, and I'm going to catch you on the next video. Take care.